Hey guys, so you are here with Coach Ja and Coach Ro. What we're going to do today is go through a bit of a snatch primer. So anyone who wants to focus on some snatch technique while they're at home, this is a video that you can certainly use, and it's also a really good video for just a warm up as well for your snatches, potentially before class or before Clarny Barbell Club. But look, what we're going to do today is just break it down. Okay, we'll explain what we want you to look for, and please feel free to look this video whenever you want, or if you have any questions, let us know. I will put through the basics of it below in the comments as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is start off with our snatch position. So making sure that when you lift up your knees there, that the bar is not lifting up, your elbows aren't bending. Okay, trying where you can use your hook grip. Okay, so making sure your palm is around the bar, then your thumb is hooked around it, and your fingers hook onto the thumb. Okay, from here, we're just going to go through a few dips. So when you're dipping, guys, making sure your full foot's in the ground. The weight here should be between midfoot and heel. So you're going to dip, body comes vertical down and up. Okay, so make sure you're squeezing the glutes on the way back up. So dip down and up and show us in the front. And just dip, so knees out over the toes and then up. Okay, so that's just your dip. What I want to make sure here is your vertical dip towards the ground. Okay, now we're going to do muscle snatch. So we're going to dip. We're going to drive upwards, bar is going to stay close to the body, really close, so close to the forehead, and then punch it up. Okay, so turn it from the side there. So we're actually going to go one more slow. So we're going to dip, drive up, elbows high towards the sky, bar so close, and then punch and drop the heels. Okay, good. Now we're going to go through 3 of those, just normal speed. Okay, so actually two from the front, 2 from the side, and go. Good. That's fine. Dash did a mini bar snatch, that's fine. You're going to go again. Good. Good. Keep it nice and close, really close. The whole idea here, guys, that bar almost shaves past the forehead. We're really focused on that quick turnover. Good. Power. Good. Okay, awesome. All right, and rest. So now what we're going to do is go back and finish that one more muscle snatch and leave the bar up overhead. I'm going to look at overhead squat. So if you turn around the back for me for a second, when you're in your overhead squat position, okay, what you don't want to do is have your shoulders completely externally rotated, okay? So your elbows are facing back and away, okay? You want to make sure that your elbows are facing down and out, and that your shoulder blades at the top parts of it are pinching together, and you're really pressing up into that bar. So show us a nice good position there, Ja. Good. And then turn from the side. So from here, Ja has a really good shoulder position. She's going to find her squat stance. She's going to have a strong brace through her core, and then she's going to break her hips and knees at the same time and squat down into that position and stand it right back up again. You don't have to go ass to grass here, as you often hear. You're going to go to a position where you can hold that bar overhead, just behind the head, in that center of gravity. So if you pause there for me, Ja, you'll see that bar is over Ja's heels. That's a nice balanced position, and then she's going to press up into that bar as she comes up out of it again. Good. Go for 3 more reps there. Awesome. 1 more from the side, and then we're going to go from the front. Good. From the front. Good. Awesome, those knees stay over those toes. So make sure that if you don't have that position, that's fine, and rest. We have a lot of videos and stretches to help with your overhead mobility and your ankle mobility, and that's to improve your overhead squat. So now what we're going to do is pretty much go from a high hang power snatch. So this is pretty much what's going to happen here. Ja is just going to do nothing else other than pick up her feet, extend upwards. That bar is going to come up nice and close to her body. She's going to drop. Good. So watch her feet. She'll just pick them up and drop nice and quick. She initiates movement through the legs. Good. Same again. What we're focusing on here is power and speed. Good. Turn around from the side. Go. Nice. Good. Keep that bar nice and close to the body. Elbows high, just like a muscle snatch we just did. Awesome. And do 1 more for me, Ja. And what I want you to do when you're getting used to this is pause and hold that position. See where the balance is. The balance should now be on the full foot, okay? When you start this, it should be between midfoot to back foot, okay? And stand it up. Awesome. Just now we're going to do 2 more of those, but then going into a full squat position if you have that mobility. So we're going to pick up and drop under it. Nice. Good. And 1 from one side. Up, drop. Nice. Good. Okay, awesome. Now what we're going to do is go from our mid-thigh. So Jeff, you turn to the side here for this one. So mid-thigh, you started off with your dip so you can get that position, and then you're going to hinge. So you're going to keep the bar just to there. That's it. That's your mid-thigh position. So you see Jacinta's hamstrings are nice and activated now. Her core is strong. Her shoulders are set and back, and she's nice arch to that back. And now what she's going to do here is just stand it back up to that high hang position. Good. And then she's going to go. Good. So we're going to go one more time again. So hinge from the mid-thigh. We're going to go all together now. Bringing it all together. That's all right. Let's go again. I didn't tell Jao what she's going to do. So she's going to do a power snatch to start. Yep. And go. Good. One more. Go. Good. Okay. So really good. So what we're trying to do there is make sure, if you turn to the side one more time, that when we're in that hinge position, we're using our lats to bring that bar back in towards ourselves as we drive upwards to extension. So driving the ground away with the legs, all the way up, nice and slow. Good, keep it close. There you go. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to go from our mid-thigh position into a full squat snatch. All right. Strong brace, keeping it close, pulling ourselves under the bar and press up into it. Good. And again, this might feel funny with a dowel, guys, or a brush, but it's absolutely fine. What we want is really good positions. We want to make sure we're getting full extension as we drive the bar up. And then we want to focus on pulling ourselves down under that bar. That's awesome job. Okay, now we're going to go from our knee. So we're going to dip, hinge, down to our knee, and then go from there. Good. And again. Good. Okay, so that's brilliant. So what we're going to do now is just break it down a bit, okay? So when we get from the floor, a lot of people get really impatient, want to pull the bar as quick as they can. So we're going to do a segmented snatch. So if you turn from the side, we're going to come down to our mid-shin, okay? So we're going to start at mid-shin. Shoulders back, nice arch to that back, keep that core tight. We're going to you watch Jacinta's shoulders and hips. They're going to rise at the same time, just to her knee. We're going to pause. Now she's going to use her lats to bring that bar from that position into that high mid-thigh position. Good. And then she's going to stand it up. Good. We're going to go through that again. So mid-shin, nice and strong, nice and steady. Use the legs, push the ground away, pause. Feeling this through the hamstrings now. The weight should be going back towards the heels. Good. Lats engaged, legs ready to go. Ready for that final extension. Awesome. One more segment. It's going to be really tough, guys, if you're doing this right. Up to the knee, pause, right back into mid-thigh. Good, and stand it up. Okay, so the only thing we're missing now is a bit of speed. So once the bar starts to come in towards that second pull, you're going to start injecting that speed and the drive and acceleration that you need to get that bar overhead as you pull yourself under into the receiving position. So Jazz is going to do pauses for us, but after her mid-thigh, she's going to drop under that bar nice and quick. Okay, so pausing at the knee, good. Pausing mid-thigh. Now from here, inject that speed. Good, exactly like that. One more time. Fast. Good. Okay, and rest. So what we've done there is broken down the whole snatch in such a way that you can pick certain elements that work for you and that you need to work on and improve on. So if you do these, I would recommend you do maybe 3 to 5 reps at each position, but making sure your movement is right. Video yourself, send on to your coach. We'll review, we'll give you some feedback, and we'll tell you what you need to work on. Okay, enjoy.